next portion of our family trip, which is in Norway. Norway is our little addition onto the end of our Iceland trip. We wanted to visit one of the other Scandinavian countries while my family was all the way out here. So this is a absolute treat, a super bonus, and I'm really excited to check off one of my most anticipated countries of all time. This is my final World Showcase country from EPCOT, which is a big deal. I'm excited to see a Stave Church, which is one of those brown churches that they have in the World Showcase Pavilion over in Walt Disney World. So I'm excited to see the real life version of that. And for the time that we're here, we're staying near the city of Bergen, but we're staying at an Airbnb that's about 35 minutes from there. It's so beautiful. It's along some of the water, which Norway is obviously known for the fjords and the mountains and the beautiful nature. So I'm really thankful and really excited about that. So we just got here yesterday. We are all pretty exhausted, pretty tired, but we're gonna go into town and explore a little bit. And we just have a couple days here, like maybe 4 or 5. And we're gonna just do as much as we can with the time that we have. So I'm grateful to have some more time with my family. I'm so grateful to be in Norway, and I'm excited to see what it has in store. So let's go on a little Viking adventure.
Who's gonna give us this one?
Let me see it. Oh, that's cute.
They're on a little Viking boat, and one's drinking beer, one's looking away, and there's 2 of them. I'm like, that's Jess and I, you know?
Viking poses.
I wrestled.
Oh no. This is what happens when Mom and I are shopping. We're just hanging out.
If you're looking for a good dinner spot right in the middle of Bergen, we really enjoyed this restaurant. It was located right on the main strip of Bryggen, which are the colorful wharf buildings. I'm usually hesitant to eat right in the main tourist areas, but I thought the quality of the food here was very good and everything we tried was delicious. Like I said earlier, we were going on a Viking adventure. We went on this Viking Ship sailing experience, which of course I booked with Get Your Guide. The novelty of being on a restored Viking ship in Norway is something really special. It was a very calm, casual, and relaxing ride for most of us, but the captain put Steven and Dad to work because someone needed to hoist the sails. As always, I'll put the links for any of the experiences we do in the video description below so you can save them for your future trip to Norway.
Hey, you look like you've done this before.
All right, we are on our Norway adventure day. We're doing a day tour, starting with this beautiful waterfall back here. I believe it's called Tvindefossen. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly, but this is our first stop of the day. We're gonna go do some beautiful things, some things that we haven't seen before. This is so different than Iceland already. So Yeah, the landscapes are super different. It's a lot more green in Norway, but yeah, bus tour, and I think we're gonna go on a train. There's a whole schedule today, so we'll keep you updated.
10-hour day.
10-hour day. Let's go explore. This is Norway.
Wow.
Holy cow. Is that a lawnmower? What is that? That's pretty funny. The things you see in Norway. This beautiful hotel back here has a panoramic view of the mountains and valleys, and we got to stop here on our little trip today. And it's open to the public for a few hours during the day, which is great because it's one of the best views in town. Got a little rain going on, and that seems to be the trend here in Norway so far. All right, bus trip day. Woo!
Jess, what are you eating?
I'm eating some pizza out of a bag because we can't take it on the boat. But,
Oh, but look at those waterfalls.
wow.
Yeah.
It's even gluten-free.
Oh my God, look at that
Isn't that
gluten-free
nice?
pizza.
This is culinary art right here.
The best pizza you've had all day.
True.
All right, here's a good spot. Thank you. Whoa, you're really up there.
Really tall. Hold on, take two. There I am.
Yay!
Hi.
It's time for our Norwegian Fjord Cruise, which I'm so excited about. This is the thing you have to do in Norway, is go on the
This is
fjords.
Norway in a nutshell.
Norway in a nutshell. It's so beautiful. There's just so many mountains and greenery, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's so pretty here.
Fjord in a way.
Woohoo! Oh God, he's falling off the boat. Here we go.
I got this. Does it look like I'm rowing?
Kind of. Steven's really dipping into his Viking roots. I don't even know if you have any roots in
I don't.
Scandinavia. Yeah, probably not.
Treat.
Wow, we're in the fjords. It's like we're on Sorn right now because we're just moving so fast at the front of the boat, but it's real.
There's a waterfall.
There is a waterfall. Oh, my mom's gonna hate that clip.
Sorry, Sherry.
This particular fjord is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so even before arriving, we knew it was going to be beautiful. The fjord is about 10.5 miles long and at its narrowest, 820 feet wide.
back here actually inspired Frozen Arendelle, and it looks like it when you pass by and there's mountains behind it. It's so pretty, and I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Pizza from the bag. Yum. And I'm gonna try the supposedly addictive cookies. They're very addictive. That's what our tour guide said. It's all in a bag here. They've already been started. I'm gonna go for the wand first. Okay, go for it. Okay. I see you. There's a very nice indoor area in the boat as well as the outdoor part. It's kind of like a mini cruise ship, really. It is. Cookie Monster. Oh, these are so good. Alright, well, these are addictive cookies.
We got off of the Fjord Cruise. That was amazing. 2 full hours being out on the water. And now we're in Flåm, which looks like a cruise port and is a tiny little town. And next we're gonna go catch the train. How is it?
Good. Not the reindeer.
I'm good. He's trying the moose salami. What's it taste like?
I can't think of any cheeky things to say.
What's the non-cheeky version? What's it taste like?
Really good. I would get a pack of it.
Really? Oh, okay.
Our Norway jackets on in Norway. That's all. Made it. We did it. All the way from EPCOT and Walt Disney World to the real Norway. Oh, yeah.
From the boat to the train. Here we go. We're travelers.
For a day.
Yeah. You're doing really good.
We are on the Flåm Railway, which is one of the world's steepest train tracks, but on regular tracks, which is really cool. And it's deemed one of the most beautiful train journeys in the world. So we're just going to enjoy and look out the window at all this beautiful Norwegian views.
crazy. There was a performer. It was a waterfall spirit.
It was a waterfall spirits.
That was so cool. Anyway, gotta go.
Oh, yeah, we gotta stay with our group here.
Gotta go.
I'll bridge the gap.
So we get off the one train, the Flåm train, and now we hop on the next train to Voss. So today's little segment is going to be for the Disney crew. Today we are doing our EPCOT World Showcase dedicated Norway Day. I even have my jacket on. My mom has her matching one that we got at the cast sale in EPCOT many years ago. This is the best deal of my life. I got a Helly Hansen jacket for 40 bucks. Thanks Disney back in the day. But anyway, that's a side note. So we're in Norway, obviously, and in honor of this being my final World Showcase country, I'm checking this major thing off my bucket list. We are going to go see a Stave Church, which is the brown church you see in the Norway Pavilion at EPCOT, and then try some of the famous and beloved school bread. So come along with us. We are going to go see EPCOT in real life in Norway. Do you have our matching jacket on today for our Norway EPCOT Day?
Yes, we do.
I love it. These are the best jackets ever. Got 'em!
Nailed it.
Nailed it! Norway in real life. Here we go.
Here we go.
Norway feels like a fairy tale. Stephen described it as mystical, and I agree.
Yes.
It looks like this church is up quite a steep hill, so we've got some work to do. There it is! Big deal. One photo.
Yes.
He's
one photo a day, I bet.
Mm-hmm. He's a content creator.
The original.
A stave church is a medieval wooden church built between the 12th and 14th centuries. They are known for their intricate wooden carvings and unique architecture, including steep roofs and dragon head carvings.
Hey. Why are there dragons on it?
It's to symbolize the mythology of Norway.
Yes. That was beautiful, man.
Mix between mythology and Christianity.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh yeah, there is a dragon.
Yeah.
There are only about 28 stave churches left in all of Norway, and this one is the closest one to the city of Bergen. It was built in 1170 and was moved to its current location in 1883. Sadly, this church actually burned down in a fire back in 1992, but it has been rebuilt since then, and nowadays it is open to guests for visiting.
Whoa. I see you go. To continue our EPCOT World Showcase tour in actual Norway, we had to, of course, get school bread, which is actually called skolebolla in Norwegian. It actually translates to school bun, so I guess we've been calling it our own word for all these years, but it has the custard in the middle and the coconut and the icing on the outside. And one of the ladies in there just told us that actually this is what the children get on their last day of school, which is why it's called school bread or school bun. So I'm going to try it. This is a big moment. I wish Kristen was here to be my school bread bestie, as she has been for the past decade. But here it is up close before we take our first bite. All right, here's the moment. Very good.
Lots of coconut. There's definitely cardamom in the bun itself. And then I haven't even gotten to the custard yet. But let me just try that.
Go back in there.
I have coconut all over my face. That's delicious. The custard, it tastes like a vanilla custard. And it's just really good. It's really creamy and smooth. Comparatively to EPCOT, I would say it's pretty similar flavors. Different shape, of course. And I kind of like that the cream is more so on the outside. I feel like in EPCOT it's stuffed on the inside and has a little bit on top. So here we go. Skåla bula. School bread, school bun in Norway. We've done it. I didn't know I'd actually be wearing this jacket in Norway itself when I got it at Disney many years ago. So I'm just honored to be here and having this moment right now with you. What do you think?
It's excellent.
Yeah.
We used to make it all the time when we'd leave Disney World.
Well, we attempted to make it. I don't know if we ever successfully did, but...
No.
It took Mom over 30 seconds to eat that.
It's really good.
It's so good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To many more school breads.
In Norway.
Yay!
Every time we'd go to EPCOT, we'd go to Norway, and Jess and I and Kristen would have to run into the bakery, and we would stand there and point at the school bread, and we'd have to devour the school bread in that little cafe area behind the bakery. And the birds would be there.
Yeah, the crinkle at home cafe.
Exactly. Who would know the name of that? But so, cheers, Kristen.
Cheers, Kristen. Wish you were here.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a moment. This is a big one. Check it out.
School bread in real Norway.
How does it get better than that? Cheer face.
Oh my gosh, cheer face.
That was beautiful. School bread in actual Norway really exceeded my expectations. The more I ate it, the better it got and the more I loved it, if that's even possible. Comparatively to Disney, no surprise, but there's no competition. The real one in Norway is obviously much better. And this Good Bread Bakery was a fabulous place to get one. So if you are a fan, I really hope you get to make a school bread pilgrimage someday to Norway so you can try it for yourself. We got a few more skolabulas, school breads, to go, and I got some further clarification from our friend who was working at the bakery, but she said that the school bread was actually given to preschool children on their last day of school. They don't do it anymore, but there's actually a day to celebrate skolabula. So if you're from Norway or if you're familiar with the tradition, let me know, drop it in the comments, and give us some more info about it, because I'm just learning about this. It makes me love our favorite pastry even more, and I'm just so grateful we got to have this moment in actual Norway. It's been many years, over a decade in counting, to lead up to this, so can't wait to indulge in more of these a little bit later. My dad's one request for our trip to Norway was to go fishing, and it ended up being a huge highlight for all of us. We've been fishing together many times in the States, but never internationally, and this particular excursion was so special. Our captain Sigvald was the real deal, and he showed us what an authentic Norwegian fishing excursion was like, including both the calm fjords and the rocky waves of the North Sea. We caught some mackerel, and I was lucky enough to catch a big codfish. Sigvald also had some crab traps set up as well, so with our fresh catches, we pulled off to a quiet dock, and he cooked us up some fish and crab right there for us to eat. It tasted just as good, if not better, than a meal from a restaurant, and I'm so grateful we got to do this experience. It was so special and so memorable, and we booked it through bergenfishing.com. And now I wanted to give you a little tour of our Airbnb. This adorable, colorful house felt like a main character in our Norway story. When you walk inside, it has 2 small bedrooms right on the first floor, as well as a bathroom with a washer and dryer. Then, straight ahead is a large bedroom that was extremely spacious and had a spectacular first floor view. When you head upstairs, you get to be snuggled into the A-frame architecture in the living room and the kitchen, all while admiring the water view from the second floor of the home. Then there's another bedroom up here as well. All in all, this was such a great Airbnb for the 4 of us. We each had our own space, and being right along the water was something special. There was so much wildlife that would appear out back as well, and if the weather was good, sitting out on the patio was a dream. We were located about 35 minutes from the city center of Bergen by car. There wasn't too much nearby, but we did have a local grocery store and this fantastic local restaurant that had homemade pizza, lasagna, fish and chips, desserts, and it quickly became a family favorite. And that wraps up Mom and Dad's portion of the trip. They headed back home, and then Steven and I stayed on in Bergen for a few more days until continuing on with our digital nomading adventure. After all the fun and excitement of our family trips, we were pretty wiped out, so we leisurely explored the city of Bergen, soaked in the occasional sunshine, and spent a lot of time relaxing in our Airbnb. So here's a quick little tour of the Airbnb Steven and I got lucky enough to stay in during our final days in Bergen. We actually booked a different Airbnb previously, but when we arrived in that Airbnb, it smelled heavily like cigarette smoke. So with a quick pivot, we got back on the app and this apartment happened to be available. It was even more beautiful in person. It felt brand new, and once again, we had a view that allowed us to admire the beautiful Norwegian water. Airbnb has really served us well during our nomading journey, and I am eternally grateful. Before leaving Norway, we had a very important thing to do, and that was to watch a ride-through of the Maelstrom on YouTube. If you're an OG EPCOT and or Maelstrom fan, make sure to leave a comment on this video and let me know.
That concludes our trip to Norway. I didn't get to ask my family members their favorite parts of the trip on camera, but we did go through them at dinner on our last night. So my dad's favorite thing we did in Norway was the train ride. My mom's was our adorable Airbnb that we got to stay in all together. Steven's was the fishing excursion that we got to do. And then mine was... it's hard to know. I loved the Fjord Cruise and of course trying school bread. So thank you so much for watching. This was absolutely another dream country, a huge one to check off the bucket list because it is a World Showcase country, and I'm just so happy I got to experience this with my family, with Steven, and that we have these memories to take home with us and carry close to our hearts forever. So thank you to the spirit of Norway. I love you, Norway, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
All right, final Norway food. Skole bole. To go.
Bowling.